Hey everyone, welcome to Barre class. I'm so glad that you could join me today. We have a fun workout planned. So for today's workout, you're going to need 2 medium weight dumbbells. Medium weight, I would suggest anywhere between maybe 5 to 8 pounds. You'll need 2 of those. You will need a circular mini band, so a loop band, circular resistance band. Also a medium strength is great. Whatever you have on hand or at home, I'm sure will work. And then because this is a barre class, which is kind of a ballet-based fitness routine, low impact, we are going to be using a chair for our ballet barre. So feel free to use a chair, a countertop, a wall, any of these types of things will work out really well. And then make sure you clear a space and roll out your yoga mat. So we'll go ahead without further ado and get started with this fun workout. Make sure you hydrate, you've got water handy, and thanks again for joining me. So let's go ahead and find our space. So as you start to settle into your space, and you can have it set out just like I have here with your equipment. And once again, we've got our 2 medium dumbbells. You can see them down here. Anywhere between maybe 5 or 8 pounds, I would recommend. Here's our loop mini band, our resistance band. We'll be putting that on our quadriceps a little bit later. We'll go ahead and begin with a warm-up. So once you get settled into your space and you've got all of your equipment and whatnot ready, just take a few moments to maybe settle into the space and take a few deep breaths. If you'd like, as you breathe, you can right away start to add a bit of movement to the body, perhaps rolling your shoulders up, back, and down, releasing any tension. Good. And then we'll go ahead and keeping this nice wide stance, let's just start to warm up the body with some movements. We'll start with plies or knee bends out to the side, reaching up. Whenever you're ready, maybe starting to incorporate some of your movement with breath, taking a big inhale as you reach up, exhale as you lower down. Good. Reaching up and down. Reaching up and down. Great. Feeling really tall as you come up on the inhalation. Starting to warm up those knees and hips. If you'd like here, next time you reach up, see if you can take a little bit of a balance, lifting up onto the tiptoes. In ballet, that is called releve. It's always fun to learn a bit of terminology as well. So let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you can keep your feet flat this time, but go ahead and reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Thread those fingers together, and let's lean over to one side. Nice side body stretch. Come through center other way. Good. And let's take just a moment to fold the body forward. Just let the upper body be loose here. Maybe move your head from side to side, releasing tension. Move your shoulders. Feel free to bend and straighten your knees here if you like. Good. And then reach your hands over towards your right ankle, taking just a moment to take stock of where the body is tense or tight. Good. Come through center and walk over towards your left ankle. Breathing in and out. And then come to center. Go ahead, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone down, and slowly round through the spine, head being the last thing to come up. Good. Relax those shoulders. All right, let's add a little bit more movement now. Take your hands out to your sides. Again, we keep this wide stance. This is called second position. We're going to reach towards our opposite toes here in opposition with this wonderful standing saw movement that draws from Pilates. So we're going to twist, reach towards your toe, and then twist other way. So let's go ahead and just start this for 20, 19, 18, make sure to breathe. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's go ahead, keep that wide stance. Take your hands above the head. Now we're going to do Pilates-based torso circles. So you can watch me the first time to get the hang of it. We're going to circle the arms around, brush the fingertips up, and then come around. So you can go join in now if you like. We're going to do 3 to this direction. Keep your abs and core engaged as you reach up and down. You can keep your face forward towards the screen to prevent dizziness, if that is something that affects you. 2 more this direction, nice and slow. Big reach up, down and up. Last time. Really great. Next time you come up, let's try to switch direction with our Pilates circle. Reach around and reach. Big inhale, reach and reach. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's go ahead and I want you to bend your knees out slightly. Again, the knees are tracking outwards, not towards the middle. Let's place our hands right on our thigh and press one shoulder down. Nice little press, stretch here. Big inhale, exhale, press. Great. One more time, inhale, press, exhale. And other side. Good. All right, slowly allow the fingers to come forward one more time. Now you can turn your toes ever so slightly forward. So now your knees are tracking forward. Stretch out that back. Slowly round through your spine. And then I want you to find your feet right underneath of your hips, toes facing forward. Take your arms up in front of you. And I'm going to demonstrate this from the side. We're going to do some arm swings here. So what we're going to do is bend. I want you to take a big exhale, swing those arms down. Big inhale, reach up. Let's try this for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and reach out slightly in front of you. Your back is flat, your abs are engaged, your knees are bent. And we're just going to pulse it down here. So these are kind of like mini squats. We reach out in front so we can really keep the back long and engage our core. Let's pulse it down. We're going to do 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold it forward. Good job. Go ahead and reach towards your ankles, really stretching that back. And then from here, I want to warm us up just a little bit more by stepping back into a plank position. So you can come back to downward dog twister, pedal up those feet, lift your hips high. Good. And then slowly lower to your plank position, your top of a push-up. And then from here, let's walk. So we're going to take knees to chest, yoga style mountain climbers here. We're going to step and step, step, and step. Good. We'll do a few more. I'll count you down for 10 here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down onto the belly. Take your time to come down slowly. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, find that downward facing dog pose once more. Lift the hips high, pedal out your feet. Good. And then let's go ahead and walk or hop to the middle of your mats and take your time, one vertebrae at a time, to come all the way up to standing. Good job. All right, so make sure at any point if you need a drink of water, go ahead and grab that. We're gonna go ahead and pick up our weights now and do a nice short circuit with those, start to get things warmed up. One wonderful thing about bar is that a lot of times we work several muscle groups at once, so we'll be incorporating some of this upper body work, but also working through lunges, different ranges of motion with our lower body. So let's go ahead, pick up whatever weights you may be using today. Good. So the first movement we're going to do with our arms will be a traditional bicep curl. We'll be coming up and down, working through our range of motion, nice and slow on the down. But we're going to add some lunges to the front. And just FYI as well, as we go through our postures and we go through what we're doing in this circuit, we're going to be lunging to the front. I just want to kind of show you the footwork first. So just get your directional ideas. Then we're going to be lunging out to the side. And then we'll be lunging to the back. So that's going to be our basic pattern of direction, just so you know. So let's show you that first exercise. So we're going to be lunging to the front, doing both legs. So we're going to first step forward with the right leg, lunge, bicep curl, come up. And then we'll repeat other side, left foot forward, lunge, curl, come up, and so on. So we're going to do that for 15 repetitions. Then I'll show you what comes to the side and to the back. And then after we complete all 3 of those exercises, we'll repeat for a second set. So let's go ahead and face your palms towards me. Your feet are going to be lunging about hip width apart. Let's start with the right. Here we go. 1, step up. 2, step up. 3, step. 4, step. There you go. 5, step. 6, step. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Now that you've got the idea, what we're going to do next is bring our palms are still facing towards me. Bring your arms to the shoulders. We're going to be doing an overhead press with our arms. And we're going to add lunges out to the side. So it'll look like this. We'll press, we lunge out, arms come down as we bend that side knee. Press, lift up and center, and then other direction, down. So this might take a minute, take a few moments to kind of get the hang of this lunge. As you can see, it moves quickly. So the lunge is relatively small. You're not going to have a lot of time for a really deep lunge. All right, let's go ahead. We'll start with the press, 15 repetitions starting to this direction. Start with your overhead press and then down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. All right, from here, we're going to bring both weights close together Now we're going to be alternating, as I mentioned, lunges to the back. However, we're going to add a twist. So you really want to engage your core here. You'll step back with the right foot, twist over the left, step up, back with the right or left foot, twist to the right. So you twist over that front bent knee. So take your time with this one. There is a bit of coordination involved. You're going to do great. Here we go, stepping back with the right foot to begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. All right. Nicely done. Before we repeat everything, I've got a little bonus exercise for you. Go ahead and you can rest your weights right by your shoulders. So slightly different than our overhead press where palms face forward. Instead, rest the hands right on your shoulders. From here, this is all low body work we're gonna do. Coming down to the knees, down, down, up, up. We're gonna do that for 15. I keep my knees bent. This is our submission squat with weights. Up, up, down, down, up, up. And that is it. It's tough. We're gonna feel the burn. So remember, if it's ever too much for you, you can skip it. You can maybe just do some squats. That's a great modification. Being mindful of any knee issues or injuries. Ready? Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, you got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my, that was hard. Good job. All right, so that was set 1. We're going to repeat all of that one more time. If you'd like, again, at home, you're feeling a little tired, or perhaps you'd like to do it without weights this time. No, that is completely fine. All right, pick up your weights. If you're using them, bicep curls. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's go ahead, take your arms to your shoulders, overhead press with lunges from side to side. So we'll press up and down, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. All right. From here, bring hands together, and we're going to do our lunges back with our twist. Here we go. Back 1, back 2, back 3, back 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, back 8, back 9, back 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. All right, last bit. Let's go for those submission squats for 15. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, that was hard. Good job. You are doing great. Take a minute, set your weights down. Grab a drink of water if you like. Good. All right. Relax your upper body. Let's take a few little windmills, letting the torso wrap from side to side. Good. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to, before we head to the bar, we'll be there in just a minute, we're going to do just a couple more things working with plank. So we're going to do 3 exercises down from our plank position, and I'll show you a few modifications. But basically, we're going to work through downward facing dog, doing kicks up and then to the chest. We'll be doing 10 of these and then 2 sets. Then we'll be coming to side plank, doing taps. Again, 10, 2 sets. And then lastly, we'll go into hip dips where we dip the hip, 10 and 2. So let's go ahead and talk that out. So when you're ready, go ahead and fold the body forward. Find your downward facing dog pose. And we just worked the legs quite a lot. So take a few moments to pedal out your feet, pull those abs in, look towards your belly button. Good. So from here, we're going to do 5 kicks with the right and then 5 with the left. Now, a modification for our downward dog kicks is coming down to hands and knees. Basically, what our leg will be doing is coming into the chest and kicking out. So this is a great mod right here, is you'll just kick out. With our full version, you'll have the right leg up and then knee to chest, kick up. We'll do 5 with the right leg, plant that foot down, lift your left leg, 5 on the left, okay? Here we go. Let's go ahead and lift that leg to your comfort level, pull your belly button in, and let's begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's try the other side. Plant the foot down, pull in the abs, left leg up, and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and plant the foot down, lift up into your downward dog, lower down. And now from here, we're gonna go into side plank taps. I'm gonna show you the modification first. So for modification, we're gonna take our left knee to the mat, left hand in the middle of your mat, reach your right hand up. Now from here, you're gonna think about your abs being tight and engaged. We're gonna rotate through the torso with that right hand to tap down by our left wrist and then back up. So we're gonna do 5 taps to this side, then we're gonna flip and do our other side, so 10 total. Now, if you wanna make this a little more challenging today, what you're gonna do is stack one foot on top of the other and tap from a full plank position each way. I'm gonna show modified today. I've got a few wrist injuries. If ever you have any wrist tightness, you can, instead of splaying the fingers wide, make a little fist here. All right, so find your plank position and let's begin. 5 taps each side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's flip sides. Flip around. Remember, our full side plank is here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to center. Take a moment in child's pose. All right, last exercise, and then we're going to repeat, is our hip dips. So let's go right into it. So for hip dips, we're going to come out into our full plank pose, and we're going to take one knee down towards the mat. For example, this is my right knee, and we're going to take it with us, the hip. So as I bend, the hip comes sideways to each side. So see how the hips rotate? Tap, tap, tap. All right, let's try 10 taps. Ready? Here we go. Tap, tap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Go ahead and gently come back. Stretch it back into child's pose. Take a minute to wiggle your fingers. Good. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. And then from here, we're going to repeat everything. So we go into the first one is our downward facing dog pose, where we do the kicks. 5 each leg. So remember, that's up here with our leg. This second round, I'm going to do the modified version just to kind of give you an example of how to do that. So go ahead, whichever version you're in, kick your right leg back. And let's go into it, knee to chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switching sides, other leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's go right into side plank. So left hand down, right hand up. Here's our modified side plank or full side plank, stacking one foot on top of the other. Let's go for 5 taps each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, flip around, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. And then our last exercise, we come into our full plank for those hip dips. Here we go for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stretch back. Good job. Stretch your fingers over to one side. Nice. And then other side. Good, back to center. And let's slowly make our way up to standing. You can do a little stretch, maybe downward dog or standing forward bend as you make your way up. Good. Come on up, all the way up, good job. How are you feeling? I hope good. All right. So again, drinking water whenever you need. We're gonna move over to our bar now. So grab your band if you're using it today. You'll still get a lot of benefit even if you do not have a band. If you're working with your band today, go ahead and put it right on your quads, stepping into it. Good. So put it right in between the hip crease and the middle of the leg. Good. And then from here, we're going to, you can place one or both hands on the bar today. Just for demonstration's sake, I'm going to face the front, put one hand here. We're going to start with our feet close together, and then we're going to turn those toes out into a slight V. In ballet, this is called our first position. We're going to bend our knees slightly, lift up onto the tiptoes, so you should feel a lot of resistance there with that band. Try to keep your heels glued together, so don't let the legs get really far apart. And then we tuck our seat under, and we're going to pulse it down. So we're pulsing down, down. And you can test your balance at any point. You should really feel zipped up through the abs. Good, as we pulse it down. Good. Down, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and hold it down low for me. And then open and close those knees. So we open and close, open and close, open and close. Now, if you want to make this less challenging, you're going to drop the heels down at any point, or if you have any foot injuries. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake out those legs. Nicely done. All right. From here, let's step wide, still holding onto our ball or our bar or chair. And let's just lift up and down. So straight legs this time as we do calf raises. Lifting up, really think about squeezing those glutes, engaging your low abs as you lift up into our releve. Hands can be at the sides if you'd like to test your balance at any time. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Hopefully you're starting to feel that burn in those legs. Let's bring our feet parallel now. And I want you to bend your right knee. And I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what I'm doing. So bend your right knee. Notice how my knee is stacked right against my other knee. We're going to lean forward slightly so we don't compress our low back. Flex your foot, and then we're just going to kick up. So little kick. You never extend out. Keep it close and think about almost with that heel kicking that butt. We'll go for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Awesome. All right, we'll do the other leg here in just a minute. So that is side one. We're going to repeat all of that to the other side. So let's go ahead and just take a quick stretch. Stand however you're comfortable. Fold the body forward. You can reach towards your toes. Stretch the backs of your legs. Good. Slowly come up. And then let's repeat all of that one more time. So if you like, you don't really need to turn your chair around, but for ease of teaching, ease of you seeing what I'm doing, I'm going to do so. Let's go ahead and start feet in the V again. Bend your knees, tuck the seat under, and let's pulse it down, down, down. So really think when I say tuck the seat under, that means hips underneath. See how straight my back is? We're not coming back here. So here we are. Let's go for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Open and close those knees. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're doing great. Step wide for me. Here we go. Releve. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. You can go ahead now and bend your left knee, holding onto your bar, lean forward slightly, and try to kick those glutes. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's go ahead and take one more stretch here. Stretch it back. Good. Feel that nice stretch. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to take off our band. I hope you enjoyed that. The loop band, the mini band is such a great tool to use for developing that lower body. Let's go ahead and make our way down to our mats. We're going to finish up with a little bit of ab work. So this next one we call oblique touches, targeting our side obliques. So we're going to come to the middle of our mat, lay on your back, place your heels close to your hips. From here, you're going to carve your head, neck, and shoulders up. Take your fingers down by your sides, and then I want you to reach towards each heel, side to side. So once you get the feel for this, if you're feeling any tension in the neck, you can take the hands behind the head as we gently move from side to side, okay? Let's go ahead and do 15 repetitions. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Good job. From here, we're going to work with another exercise, and I'm actually going to turn around because my bun is hitting the floor and I can't see you, so that's important. All right, so we're still wherever we need to be as long as your back is on the mat, your heels are close to your hips. We're going to keep the upper body down for this last ab exercise, but we're going to start by bringing the feet up towards the ceiling. Point the toes if you can. I'm going to give you two versions of this. The more challenging progression of this exercise is you're going to, with toes pointed, lift the hips up, bend the knees in, kick the legs out, and make sure your back stays in contact with your mat. So don't let it pop up like that. All right, so we're going to do 15 reps like that. Now, if this is too vigorous for you or you just like something different, I invite you to bend your knees, still keep those low abs engaged, and you're going to tap for 15. Still keeping that back in contact with your mat. Okay, so go ahead and decide. I'm going to do the full exercise. Let's go ahead for 15. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, keep going, 8, so this is our modification, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. Hug those knees in and then stretch the body nice and long. Good. Wiggle your toes, stretch the arms all the way above the head. We're going to take just a few moments to stretch now. Good job today. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, let's float those hands down and give the knees a hug. Make space for the belly. If you'd like, you can rock a little side to side here. Good. Gently roll over onto your side. And use your hands to come up to a comfortable seat. When you get there, take the soles of the feet together for our bound angle or butterfly. Sitting up, nice and tall. Slowly fold the body forward. And relax. Good. Deep breath in and out, slowly come up. Good, let's do some spinal twists here. You can just come to a comfortable cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall. Big inhale, exhale, twist. Pull in those abs as you gently twist one way. Big inhale, exhale, twist the other way. Good. Relax those shoulders up, back, and down. And let's finish with a nice wide straddle here. Turn this. There we go. Flex those feet. Big inhale, reach one way. Good. And then take that arm around and come to center. And just take a moment to really stretch the backs of those legs. Breathing in and out. Slowly walk your hands over to the other leg, and you can reach one arm over, reach that top arm up, getting that lovely side body stretch. Good. Big inhale up. And relaxing that upper body, sitting in a comfortable seat. Give yourself a nice hug, both to open the backs of the shoulder blades and also because you deserve it. Give yourself a pat on the back for showing up today, doing something good for yourself. This is a short but somewhat challenging workout, so good for you for sticking with it. Release those hands out, big inhale, reach to the sky, exhale. I hope that you feel refreshed and ready to tackle the next part of your day. Thank you so much for joining me this time. I hope you enjoyed this barre class. We will see you next time around. Take care. Have a great day. Thank you.